What's up, everybody? I want to welcome you to a special edition of this podcast. And sitting before me is Mr. Shakur Stevenson, the main event at the upcoming fight for the Super Lightweight Championship. And it's going to be at Madison Square Garden on January 31st. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. First, I'm gonna say you ain't gotta call me Mr. Shakur because I'm younger than you. So you my OG, so Shakur. But
Appreciate that.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been here plenty times before. I done did a lot of big fights. I've been boxing my whole life, so I know that I'm built for this moment. I know that I'm made for this moment. I'm ready to show up.
It's good, man. I appreciate what you said, too. And the moment is huge. And it's very, to me, it's a rare thing to have a super lightweight Madison Square Garden on the main event.
Yeah.
So I know, to me, I'm so interested in seeing you fight this event. The guy you fighting, Teofimo Lopez,
Yep.
and quite sure that a lot of people are going to be uh, interested in seeing the results of this fight. But I want to also speak to you about not just the fight, but I want to speak to you about some other things too. Because I looked at some of your interviews in the past, and most of them spoke about the fight itself and different fights and different things you've been doing related to boxing. But I want to get to know the person. And I think it's important that we try to delve into that, man. So I'm gonna ask you some questions, if you don't mind, about uh, you and your upbringing. First, I want to find out from you how long you've been boxing.
I've been boxing since I was 5 years old. Grandfather got me into boxing at 5. And since 5, I fell in love with the sport. And I appreciate boxing because if boxing wasn't in my life,
Hmm.
I don't know honestly where I'd be. So yeah, I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, 5 years old is very, very young.
23 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. So
Yeah.
I know it's innate in you now. And when you was growing up, when you was young, when you was growing up, how was you in school?
When I was growing up, how was I in school? Honestly, now that I'm older with more wisdom than I had back then, I wish that I would have took school a little bit more serious because of the fact that for me now, it's like it's cool to learn new things. Like I enjoy even sitting at this table with somebody like you who got experience in life, and I'm probably gonna ask you certain questions. So
I got you, man.
for me, like just the learning aspect, but
Mm.
I wasn't I wasn't that good in school. I'll be honest, like it was weird when I came up in school because my mom was always in boxing.
Mm.
Like it was always boxing over school for me. Honestly, it got me successful, but I do wish I would have took a little bit more care in school.
Got you. So your word or your wisdom to kids nowadays who are in school, what would you tell them? To stay there? Or what would you say to them?
Yeah, I would
Pursue
tell
your
them.
dreams or stay there?
Oh, see,
Tough question.
that's a different question right there.
Yeah,
During
definitely.
that different question, I would say pursue your dreams
Yeah.
because truthfully, me pursuing my dreams is what got me to where I'm at today. Um, it was a certain point in time where I had to choose between school and boxing, and it was a specific time when I made the Olympic team. Before the Olympic team, I had lost to a kid
Mm.
in the tournament, but I wasn't training that hard. I wasn't fully preparing myself for the kid.
Mm.
I was going to school. I was doing all these things. So at a certain time, I just made an adjustment in my life to where my parents and people are not gonna like it, but it was a bold move by me. But I just moved to um, Virginia to where I got to staying with my coach and strictly focusing on boxing.
Right.
And I didn't even go to school. My everyday life was wake up, run, eat, train, sleep, boxing. Everything that was on my mind was boxing at the time. So
Mm.
for me, in my situation, I pursue my dreams.
Mm.
But that don't mean neglect school because school is always good for the younger kids coming up and younger generation. Just my situation specifically,
Yeah.
it was good for me to do
No, I
what I
understand
did.
exactly what you mean, and basically, you really, what you're saying is, basically, even now, you want to learn things, and in order to learn, you got to be able to read and write and stuff like that. So I got you. You ain't advocating kids not to go to school,
Yeah.
but you definitely ain't advocating them not to pursue their dreams.
Yeah.
So, it all works together. So don't even trip.
I just say
Yeah.
follow your passion.
And follow your
That's
passion.
the biggest thing in
Yeah,
the world.
that's good. I wanted to ask you too, man. You have nine, what, siblings, I'm
It's
correct.
9 of us.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 9, so I got 8 little brothers and sisters that's younger than me. But they're not little no more, but
How does your training affect uh, your everyday life?
I mean, the main thing that it affected was I didn't really get to enjoy like the partying and like I did that as I got older. Like during my childhood years, I didn't get to enjoy that stuff. I always was kind of focused on boxing, but the difference with me, it never seemed to like be a bother. It always was my passion and what I love doing. So I enjoyed going to train every single day. I enjoyed going to the gym, being there from. It was times. That's why I say I was tripping at times. I don't tell the kids to do it, but it was times where I would skip school and like normal kids,
Mm.
they would skip school and go do bad things and things that Me, I would skip school and go to the gym.
Mm.
So I'll be in that gym from our school started sometimes at 8:15.
Mm.
I'll be in that gym from 8:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock p.m.
Mm.
all day. And I'm not saying I was training all day, but I trained majority of the day. I rest in the gym,
Mhm.
ate the snacks that they had in there, trained again, and then trained again. So honestly, it's just I pursued my
Yeah,
passion.
you was 100% pursuing that dream. That
Yep,
basically that's what you was doing. Your mother and your father.
yep.
How's your relationship with both?
Mother is my heart. My father, see now, I'm glad you asked this question. My blood father really wasn't in my life.
Mm.
He came in my life later on in my life when I was about 17, I want to say 18 years old. But my father, that's my little brothers and sisters' father,
Mhm.
blood.
Mm.
But he's really my father to me.
Mm.
He was in my life. So my father really, see, it's going to kind of confuse
No,
me.
I understand because truth be told, it's a lot of families that grow up that way. Sometimes it's the stepfather who
Exactly.
you actually now call the father.
But I can't call him my stepfather because that's my father to me,
Exactly. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know
truthfully.
exactly what
But
you're saying.
he was the one who kind of, he was in the hospital when I was born, dog. So,
Yeah,
like, that's my dog. Like, that's my heart. So,
yeah.
honestly, yeah, they both still in my life. I appreciate them and I love them to death. And I talk to my mother, I ain't gonna say every day. I try to talk to her every day. But sometimes I be locked in and I wish I could talk to her a little bit more.
Yeah.
She gonna see this and
Yeah, ain't no question. What
yeah,
about your grandfather? I had a chance to talk to your grandfather. I went and saw you training the other day,
yep,
and you and Keyshawn Davis as well,
yep,
your man,
yep.
and your brother, and I was highly impressed watching both of y'all. And I had a chance to speak to your grandfather, and I asked him a few questions. What part does he play in your life, your training, your upbringing, your boxing, everything?
Grandfather, he's the reason I'm here.
Hmm.
He the reason why I am the fighter that I am today. No question. Because he the one who believed in me the most. Like nobody else when I came up believed in, and there's no disrespect to my other family members. I love them.
Hmm.
But nobody believed in me like my grandfather. My grandfather believed in this dream from 5 years old. Still to this day, when he see me, it's like he watching that 5 year old kid and he's coaching that kid. So he played.
He boxed a little himself, didn't
Yeah, he used to fight.
he? Yeah.
He used to fight bare knuckle, street fight, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, that's my dog. He the reason why this dream happened. It was time where I would like drift off and I go play like football, basketball. And I'll tell you a story. I remember when I played in the championship game, Pop One, I played for the Ivy Hill Cowboys. Everybody gonna know what I'm talking about. I played for the Ivy Hill Cowboys. We went, I want to say 11-0 until the championship game, and we had lost. But we was the best team in Pop One.
Mm.
As we lose the final touchdown, I had made a wrong read, but because I played safety. When the final touchdown happened, the kid scored.
Mm.
Boom, I'm on the floor crying. I'm bawling in tears. You know how it is as a
Mm.
kid. You lose the championship game.
Mm.
My grandfather walks up to me and he said, "That's why boxing is better because if you lose, it's all on you." And he felt as though we lost because of my coach decisions and some of the teammates. He didn't feel like it was my fault. We lost. So I'm sitting there bawling in tears. And he explained to me like, in boxing, you lose because it's for you. And I'm so competitive to where I'm like, damn, you lose because of you. You right. If I'm in the ring, I got full control and full power over whether I win or lose. My grandfather, man, hey,
You
his
know what?
wisdom is like what I love.
Yeah, that's a deep story, man. Because I'm sitting here, I'm actually amazed at the story that you just gave me from your grandfather because it makes a lot of sense. A coach can make a bad call and cause the team to lose, but in boxing, you
It's
know,
all you.
exactly. You got a coach as well,
For sure.
but it's you in that ring.
For sure. They a second set of eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They just give you pointers and things to
But
miss.
the decision that's
Yeah,
being made is,
it's entirely yours.
yeah.
So I applaud him, man, and I watched how close he was, you know, talking to you when you went back to the corner the other day in training. He's a good man.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you feel that way, like you do about him, as well as your stepfather, father,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
your mom's. But you big on family anyway.
Yeah.
I heard that. So tell me where that came from.
Where that came from, I mean, it's hard not to be big on family when you have 8 other siblings. Like it's kind of like impossible. But my heart and like who I am, like I got a pure heart, so it really came from my mother. Like I watched her how she went to work and she used to struggle to the point where it's like 7 a.m. probably to 5 p.m.
Mm.
She's locked in at work just to make sure all of us eat.
Mm.
Like that type of certain mothers, they have that many kids in life. It's hard to be in all of their kids' lives
Mm-hmm.
and not be like frustrated or mentally drained with that much kids. You live in a hood. You're not getting a big check every day. We on food stamps, like
Yeah.
you feel me? So it's like with her, it's like watching her and seeing her prevail and her heart and how she moved, how much she cared for me and all my other siblings is like
Facts. Yeah.
what kind of instilled in me to this day to where I'm a big family man. Like right now, people nowadays, right? These people in my position, because there's other people that is in my position.
Mm.
They get they big checks. They going to go buy Lamborghinis and all that kind of stuff. Me, I don't. I've never been really the car kind of guy. I'm more so like, okay, I want to go buy property. I want to go. My mother need a house. Bet we
Mm.
going to get her a house.
That's right.
Okay, my little brother need this. We going to cause I'm in a position to be able to do it. So
Yeah.
I ain't just gonna spoil them But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that my family's straight.
Yeah, I know you had some of your family members at the training session the
Yep.
other day, and that was that was that was impressive, man. You know, and I think that that's the reason why you got 9 siblings and you watch your mother struggle so much. I think that when you made the decision to follow your dreams, I think a lot of that was based on that, you know. So it's not, like you said earlier, you're not telling kids don't go to school, but if you have a dream and you can somehow pursue your dream
For
because your
sure.
dream might be your way to get out of the positions that you in as well. As long as it's something positive, basically, because that's what you said. You didn't give a damn about um, going a different route. You've been trained since 5 years old
Yeah.
to be a fighter and
Yeah.
to fight for something, you know.
Yep.
And so here you are headlining the main event, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so I understand the sacrifices you had to make, you know what I'm
Sure.
saying, and whatnot. And so I applaud you again on that. But I want to talk about uh, 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 something I saw on Instagram by Ring Magazine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And on Ring Magazine, they put up something about you being silent, right? And if you see any fighters that were better than you, to say something.
Yeah.
They showed a bunch of fighters, and they end up showing Keyshawn Davis, who's your brother.
Yep.
They showed a bunch of fighters in different,
Terrence Crawford,
exactly,
Muhammad Ali.
right. And they showed Muhammad Ali,
Yep.
and you didn't say anything. You
Yep.
stayed quiet. Some people had backlash
For sure.
behind that. You had got a lot of backlash behind that. Can you explain your feelings and why you stayed quiet and when they showed those fighters, particularly Muhammad Ali?
I mean, a lot of small-minded people that don't think big, because in my brain, I think big. I got big dreams, big aspirations. I think I want to be the best. My dream, when it really comes down to it, is to be the best boxer of all time. That's impossible. It's hard to do, but I still want to achieve for that. So people that's not small-minded, they understand me. But at the end of the day, I felt the right to stay silent because in the prime of my career, I'm 2 weeks out from the biggest fight of my life. I would never say no man is better than me, and I stand by that. Um, If I feel like another man is better than me at the sport that I'm doing every day of my life, I shouldn't be doing it.
Mm,
And that's my mentality. Like, there's no disrespect to the greats. I think Ali paved the way for all of us.
mm,
For me to be right here in the seat that I'm in, doing what I'm doing, the way he was talking, he paved the way for us. So I respect him. And I enjoyed watching some of the things that he done in his time. He's a GOAT. He is one of the greatest to ever do it. I love the rope a dope. I
mm.
love the Thriller in Manila.
Question.
I didn't mean no disrespect to Muhammad Ali. I didn't mean no disrespect to my big brother Terrence Crawford, who helped me out from the jit. I would never disrespect him a day in life.
Mm.
But if you ask me, if any fighter on the planet of Earth is better than me, I'm gonna tell you no a million times, and I don't care who you name.
And it ain't to slight nobody, it's just that you believe in yourself, and that's where your mindset is at, you know, and that's what it is. So, you know, tell me something. How does your belief system affect your training and your fighting? Because what you're speaking about now is because of the fact that when you fight in that way too. It's the man in front of you ain't better than you.
I mean, that's when I'm at my best. That's when you're gonna get the best version of me. The guy who manifests what he do before he do it. The guy who put out a plan and then go execute that plan. Right now on this hat, they say 25 and 0. I'm 24 and 0. But somebody gave me this hat as a gift. But me wearing it right now is the power of manifestation. I'm manifesting my future. I'm manifesting what I believe is about to come in. Um, my belief system is everything. And honestly, I feel like God put me here in this situation for this reason. Like God made all these things happen for this reason. And come January 31st, I'm ready to show out.
And what do you want people to know about you, to think about you? Right now, sitting here, as you know what's getting ready to come up.
I want to show, and this for the kids that's coming up. I want to show that you should never stop dreaming. Like, that's my main thing. Like, never stop dreaming. Always have ambition. Always want to get to the next level of life, because life is always about evolving through life. So I want the kids and everybody to see, like, that's why even with the kids in Newark, New Jersey, I buy tickets and make sure the kids come to my fights.
Yeah, I heard that. I was gonna actually ask you a question about that.
I buy tickets to make sure the kids that's in Newark, New Jersey come to my fight, because I want them to see somebody that come from the same thing that they come from, doing the same thing that they could be doing in the future. Now, whether it's boxing, basketball, it's all types of entertainment business in the world. But I want them kids to see how great that they really can become, and I'm striving for it. I'm not there yet. I'm not saying that I done did it already, but I'm striving for it, and I want them to see my process too. For me, it's just like just letting the people know that I'm just like them, like especially the kids that come from where I'm come from, and the people that come from where I'm come from. I want them to know that I'm just like them. Like, I done came from them same projects that everybody else came from, and I'm still pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm not gonna stop, because my dreams is gonna be reached, and I'm gonna get it.
When I saw you training the other day, it crossed my mind when I was watching you. For some reason, chess popped in my mind. So I'm watching you, and I'm saying, "Damn, he's elegant. He's a tactician. He's the way he fights, the way he trains, and whatnot. You know, you got beautiful hand speed.
Yep.
I mean, and so um, I told him, I said, it's almost like watching a chess game and whatnot. When you be in the ring and you be fighting your opponent, what be going through your mind? Because I was watching you train, and I'm saying, I wonder I kept asking myself, because when I play chess, I'm a chess player. I've been playing since I was 8 years old. And when I play chess, I'll make moves and I'll look at the person I'm playing while he's making his move. I make mine kind of fast because I've been playing chess so long. So I'll wait and I'll watch the person and I'll study the move that he's trying to make to try to see 8 moves ahead
That's the point.
the move that he might make.
Yep.
What be in your mind?
That's crazy that you're saying this, right? Because I've never really been a chess player, but I just started studying it because I started reading a book that was talking about chess. And that was the main thing that they were saying. The best chess players stay 6 moves ahead. So, honestly, my boxing have always been kind of chess. It always been, I want to take what you do best and take it away from you. And I think that's my main thing. Even with this fight, I don't watch this guy. I don't. I just recently, in the last like 2 years, really started watching tape, because now I know to play chess a certain way.
There you go.
So yeah, my main thing, I want to make sure that the guy in front of me, I want to take away his best attribute. What you do best, you won't do best when you going against me. And that's my main.
Yeah, Lopez is a what? He's not a southpaw, is he?
Nah, he's orthodox.
But yeah, he can use both hands, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to affect you at all?
Nah, I think he the truth. I done been around this dude since we was kids. Like, he the truth. Like, he been winning tournaments. As he done did a lot of the same things that I did. I just did it at a higher level. To me, because I went farther than him. In the in the in the amateurs, and still to this day I'm still undefeated. But he the truth. He the truth. I don't take nothing away from this guy. I think that I know what I'm dealing with. I know what I'm getting in the ring with. He won't come out victorious versus me. That's something that won't happen. Like, I put in a lot of work, and my work gonna show up. So
gotcha. I forgot exactly what he said, but I seen something where he said that this is a big test.
We talked about this.
Him. Oh, you
We
spoke to him?
yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about this before it even happened.
Yeah. Oh, y'all did?
Yeah, it was more so us two coming together and making sure like we both want the top spot.
Yeah.
What he dreaming of is the same thing I'm dreaming of. When we reached out to each other,
Mm.
it was mutual respect as if like the best versus the best.
Mm.
He even said something slick on the phone to me like, you know I'm gonna beat you. When he said that, I'm like, oh,
Oh, for this fight here?
for this fight, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When he said it, I said, I promise you're not gonna beat me.
Yeah.
I promise you're not gonna beat me. Okay, okay, we'll see. I said, hey, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
But it was more so mutual respect on both ends of us both knowing like it's the best versus the best and the day was gonna come sooner or later.
That's right. Yeah. That's what happens when the best versus the best. Both of y'all undefeated.
Yep.
And how intentional is your defense?
I think I got the yo, it's crazy. Oh my God. I don't be wanting to say like because people want to take what I say as arrogance, but I'm gonna just say forget the people. I don't care. How cold is my defense? My defense to me, for me, I think I got the best defense of all time. My intuition and the way that I know how to get out of range and inside of range and can stand there and make guys miss. I think to me, I'm one of the best defensive fighters that I have ever seen.
You know, for a person who that put his dreams before for school, your IQ for boxing is so
Yeah.
intense, so deep. The way you move around the ring, the way you throw your punches, the way you avoid punches. And I'm trying to understand, does it come from studying boxing or does it just come from the fact that you've been boxing since you was 5 years old?
Nah,
I'm
it's a
trying.
lot of people who've been boxing for that long and like they don't get it. They don't get it. But what it really come from, yeah, like parts of it comes from studying. I study fighters. I done sat down and watched tape for hours and hours and honestly that's probably one of the major things that helped me throughout my career. But uh, most of it really come from my grandfather. My grandfather told me at an early age that the art of boxing is hit and don't get hit. And it seems so simple when you think about it, but a lot of fighters nowadays don't know how to do it the right way. And that's why years later and years down the line, when they get to being 40, 50 years old, they talking with slurred speech. And me seeing that and understanding like, okay, that came from taking the accumulation of punches to the brain
Mm.
over and over makes me know, okay, we got to make sure on fight night and even in the gym, my defense is always going to be sharp and on point because years later, I got a daughter that I got to talk to on a daily basis that
Facts.
I got to be in her life. I ain't trying to be mumbling and humming to my daughter. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
So
Do you try to break down your fighters before the fight?
I think a lot of fighters already broken down before the fight because of my reputation.
Yeah.
So my reputation already is like, it's so high when they get in the ring they seeing what they already heard and they like, oh, it's too late. They can't do nothing about it. So
Mm.
me personally, nah, I don't be believing in that Minecraft. You go talk to somebody, look at them a certain way,
Mm.
and you could change the way that they come in on fight night. Nah.
Mm.
Long as this guy, the way he prepare himself is what's gonna show up on fight night. So that's how I look at it.
Got you. Facts. Do you ever feel you have to change your style to any particular fighter, or you keep your style the same?
Nah, I don't change my style up. My last fight I changed my style up. I went out there and brawled and gave the fans what they asked for. It's crazy though with that fight, right?
Mm.
All these people was like, "Oh, that's your best fight ever. I never seen you perform that good." That was the most I got hit in any fight. It's like so much backwards to like the people brains. Like
Yeah, but that's what they want to see. They
they
want to.
want to see you get hit,
They want
but
to see
it's
you
like,
get. They want to see you get hit.
well,
Yeah.
my thing is now is like I hope they had their fun
Yeah.
with that because
Yeah.
I don't plan on taking punishment. That ain't really
Yeah.
what's in my future. I
Yeah.
mean,
I identify what you're saying too. It's just like football players. Football players, They play football. Remember back in the days before they had all those special rules about hitting people a certain way, and they was all having getting brain
Yep.
injuries later on after they retired from them hits, dangerous hits and stuff
Yep.
like that. But it is what it is. That's a sport.
Still in life, and at the end of the day, with me, is how you say it. You play chess. Chess is 6 moves ahead. So for me, my future is down the line. When I'm 50, 60 years old, I'm still able to have conversation and still able to pursue my own dreams. And I'm still hungry. So I want to have that. Like, I still want to have that. And I'm not going to have that
Yeah,
by just getting beat all on
yeah,
every night. Nah, I'm good.
yeah. You want to have a decent living.
Yeah,
You prepared to give the people what they want to see,
for sure.
but not at the cost that that you
I'm,
lose your
I'm good.
sensibilities.
I'm good. But
Yeah.
the people got to really pay attention. That's what they really need to do and understand real skill. Cause I don't move around the ring how they say. They think that I'm moving all around the ring. I be standing right there in front of guys and making them miss. I don't gotta move. My defense is so good to where I can stand there in front of you and you still can't hit me.
How do you filter out? How do you filter out the nonsense in that field of boxing? Like, cause there's a lot of stuff come your way, and it might be nonsense. How do you just, what do you do?
It's the same thing I've been doing for my whole life.
Mm.
I've been following my passion. So think about nonsense like this, right? When you got tunnel vision, anything outside the tunnel is going to slow you down.
Yeah.
So my vision is like boxing, 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 boxing. I can't really have time for the nonsense. So the nonsense ain't gonna get to me because my brain is already locked in on what I want to be and my legacy in life. Not just boxing, my legacy in life. And boxing is the start of it. So right now I gotta give my all to this. I don't got time for nothing else.
Got you. I understand. I'm gonna ask you some questions I got here, right? One, whose respect in boxing matters to you?
Whose respect in boxing matters to me? 3 names I give you: Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward.
And tell me why for each one of them.
Why for Andre Ward specifically? He was my idol, like coming up. Like that was the guy who I wanted to be like. He won the Olympic gold medal in 2004. I wanted to win the Olympic gold medal in 2016. So um, he was my idol. Crawford, but that's my dog. Like I don't think it's nobody like in boxing that I'm closer with,
Mm.
and he's the guy who like changed my career.
He was in that Ring magazine flash as
Yeah,
well. You
yeah,
think that he would have stayed silent?
yes. I'm 1,000,000% sure. If they say, yo, bud, is Shakur Stevenson better than you? And he at the prime of his career or any time in his career, he gonna feel like he the best.
Mm.
And that's the way he should feel. That's who he is. Actually, he's somebody who kind of instilled that in me.
Mm.
That's who I've looked up to for years and years. So my answer is not going to shock him. It's not going to surprise him. He's not going to feel no type of way about my answer. He's going to think that that's exactly what you should have said.
Mm.
But
Is this fight on pay-per-view?
yeah, I think it is actually. I think it is.
So this is the one actually that would basically make you a pay-per-view superstar. Because now everybody gonna be coming after you.
Boxing's so different now. It's
Mm.
hard to say like if pay-per-view superstars is actually like a thing anymore because most of the time on pay-per-view people is like buying it off like off-brand apps and like it's hard to really say whether like the pay-per-view numbers is real nowadays. They be flattering with the numbers, what's real, what's fake. So
Mm.
I just I don't even look at it like that. I just look at it like everybody knows me. I'm well known
Mm.
throughout the world, and this is my moment. This is my moment. So boom, pay-per-view superstar or not, my story is gonna be written, and everybody gonna see my story, and I'm gonna show up.
What did it feel like to sit with Mike Tyson, man, in that interview that you did with him?
Felt kind of crazy
Hmm.
because
I watched it last night, studied it last night, actually.
it felt kind of crazy because like my whole life, people don't know that I was born on the day that he bit Holyfield ear. Like I was born that exact day.
Mm.
So like my whole life I kind of studied it just because of the fact that I was born that day. So I'm like, okay, I was
Yeah.
meant to be a boxer.
Did Mike ever tell you what was going through his mind? Did you ever ask him what was going through? He ain't mentioned that.
Nah, you know what's crazy though? When I seen him in Times Square, like the vibe and the energy with me and Mike was different. Like
Yeah,
I kind of enjoyed being around. Like
yeah.
it felt kind of weird. Like it was like, yo, I feel like this dude think like me or something. Like it was so weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like me and him had a real connection to where it's like it was a lot of love,
Yeah.
and you could tell like that night he was rocking with me. Like
Mm.
he was sitting there just playing with me the whole time. Like oh, we joking, laughing, and
That interview.
and no, we
No.
did we went to a fight in Times Square.
Oh yeah.
We sat next to each other, and they had our seats directly right next to each other.
Yeah.
So for the whole night, me and Mike was just
Happy
laughing.
ball.
Man, we had a good time that night.
I brought your manager in here, Jay Prince, man. I want you to tell me some things that you learned from him because he made great fighters.
Yeah.
I want to know what you learned from him.
Man, there's plenty of things I done learned from him. Honestly, how you just talk about me being a family man, I think that was something that kind of attracted us with each other. Where it's like, I feel like he a big family man. Like he know how to like put his family in position to win. And I think that's something that's kind of like I love seeing because it's a lot of people who become in the situations that he is in or that I am in, and they forget about their family. They forget about the people that been there with them from day one. So that's something that I kind of like took in from him, and it kind of make me strive to make sure that I'm able to keep doing the things that he's doing with his family the same way with my family, and we all gonna be in position to win.
Mm. That's big, man. I see. So you basically following his footsteps because you got 9 siblings.
Yeah, I don't look up to a lot of people, but I look
Yeah.
up to him.
I don't blame you. I understand that. A lot of people be frauds.
For
He just
sure.
ain't one of them.
He real.
One thing about him, a man who wants to see you succeed, he wants you to kind of like follow in his footsteps. So if he's big on family, he's gonna make sure that you think about yours and be the same way. So
Yeah.
and his blueprint is so good. I read his book. I don't know if you read his book before, but I read his
I
book.
didn't read it yet.
Yeah, you need to read it, man.
I know. I didn't see it
Hey, he's your
1,000 times.
manager, man.
I just got into reading them.
Yeah.
Like I
You ain't
just
gotta pay
recently.
for it, you know.
No, I
Oh,
just
free for
recently
free.
started reading, so that's why.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. But
That's my family. They ain't just my manager. That's my
I
family.
got you, bro. That's big, man. I'm glad you said that, man. What you think about that?
Oh yeah, no, it's something I already know. You know what I mean? When you observe realness and you recognize it, that's who he is. One of the most loyal fighters that I ever worked with. You know what I mean? So I'm constantly watching him evolve, as a man, as a father, a future husband, and hey man, I'm proud of him. And like he say, this is above and beyond management. This is my family. You know what I mean? And that's why, when I hear different things, I speak because I be meaning business even when they be playing, I be serious, where he concerned.
And you keep them grounded. And to be honest with you, I think I had told you before, you know, I heard about you. Somebody told me that you big on family. I always felt that a person who don't care about their family, man, somebody you ain't supposed to mess with anyway.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
just
trust them.
can't trust them.
Yep.
Can't trust a person who don't got love for their family. Like, that's just my position. Everybody's family is different, and people go through different things. Some people feel, maybe they was foster kids. I don't know, but me, I just ain't one of them people who feel that way.
For sure.
So applaud that. What do you think about the fight, man? Coming up, man.
Oh man, I'm excited. You know what I mean? As I've been stating, I've been watching the sacrifices that he made. You know what I mean? Make no excuse that this fight was close to Christmas or New Year's where he was gonna have to miss. You know what I mean? These man-made days that's important to some of us. He didn't care. He like, okay, I got to make this sacrifice for this or that because he understand, what the sacrifices mean. And when you see that type of, those type of actions take place, then I understand what that is. You know, I really do because that's how I made it to the position I'm in by making the proper sacrifices.
I want to ask you. Okay.
I want to elaborate on that though, like, cause he's saying that
Please do.
I made the sacrifices, but this the difference between like him and like other managers, and that's why I don't really managers is cool, but he really my family. But it's like he been with me this entire camp, kind of making similar sacrifices and coming to the gym every day, um, right on side of me, and even in here we go on walks, long walks, and we've been kind of making sacrifices together. So I appreciate him too. So I just want to elaborate.
Yeah, he told me. I think he told me y'all. And I asked you too. I think he told me y'all ran up the mountains and all kinds of
Nah,
stuff.
we ain't run up the mountains, but we hitting them hills.
That's what I'm talking about. Hills, mountains. I'm at hills, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't run. That was something I used to do back in the gap. You know what I mean? But we often here you know what I mean, we do what
Hey, well, guess what?
I'm in the Hall of
I
Fame.
tell you what. I'm 63, right? I'm 63, man. You 61?
Yeah, yeah.
I come down here next time you run up them hills. I'm gonna run with you, man. Try that.
You gotta come out there, man.
I look forward to seeing it.
He in tip-top shape.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
people that I've seen this camp that can't keep up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
yeah, ain't no joke. Huh?
People come out there, they come one time, and you don't see them no more.
Yeah.
For sure. So,
How's the training though, man? You love it too.
nah, I love it. I
I've
love
been
it.
watching you, man. Since I've been in here with you, man. You be shadow boxing 24/7.
Yeah, that's always on my mind. That's always on my mind. I'm hungry, so we ready.
Yeah. Hey man, you made some hell of a fighters, man. And this is big because you got the main event, and then you also have your brother Keyshawn Davis fighting on
Yes, sir.
the undercard, right? And he fights just before you, or what?
Yeah, right before me. Yup.
Wow, this is a double impact
He
here.
gonna start the show. I'm gonna close it.
Yeah, that's what he said too. Spoke to him.
Action-packed night, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. What do you think about the fighters who are trying to retire with those records where they get a certain level and they don't want to take no losses, so they retire not knowing if they're gonna take a loss or not, and people criticize that. What's your position on it?
I ain't never seen no fighter retire that was scared to lose. Like I never seen it. Fighters that I've seen retire, they done it all. They done
Gotcha.
been through years and years, and if they still undefeated, they done had a lot of hardship and went through a lot of battles to where they they prevailed.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I ain't never seen no fighters really retire and they was scared to lose.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up because we probably past your bedtime.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be in the way of that. Has there ever been a moment where you feel that you've let people get the best of you, and how have you grown from that?
Yeah, it's been a moment. I don't have moments where it's like, I fought a fight with one hand,
Mm.
and when I fought that fight with one hand, I kind of seen the whole world turn against me.
Mm.
And only the real people that, got real love for me, like Jay and
Mm.
Bud Crawford and Andre Ward, they ain't turned their back on me. They kind of stuck with me during that time, but I did allow the people to get the best of me because I was reading through them comments,
Mm.
I'm arguing back and forth. I'm doing things that I know like come with what I'm doing. Like when you're in a position of power and you're in a high position, there's gonna be a lot of people that hate you. There's gonna be a lot of people that want your spot. There's gonna be a lot of people that want to see you down.
Mm. Fact.
So now I'm at a point to where I don't allow it to get to me. I understand who I am, and that's the main thing.
Mm, that's big. It's important. What part of your game do you think doesn't get enough credit or recognition?
My offense, I done put on a lot of offensive displays out here to where I done beat on guys and beat them up for 12 rounds, sometimes 10 rounds, depending on whether the referee stopped it or not. But I don't think my offense get enough credit because when I'm in that rhythm, ain't nobody able to stop me.
What's your view of legacy? What do you want your legacy to actually be, right, at the end of your fight game?
I want my grandchildren to say that I'm the greatest of all times. I think that's one of my legacies that I'm trying to fulfill as I'm going up through these ranks. But I want the kids that come way behind me to remember the name Shakur Stevenson. And honestly, I
Man,
used
that's
to,
one of the best.
for sure,
That's right.
but I used to have a certain way that I thought about it to where I didn't believe like, 'cause I don't like fame. I don't like the
I don't
fame
blame
and stuff like
you. I
that
don't blame you.
because it's like a lot that come with it. But for me personally, now it's like I gotta step into my shoes. I'm a superstar and that's what it's gonna be. So now I'm ready to step into my shoes and I'm good.
Gotcha. I got one last question. Really, probably like a statement almost. I like that answer you gave because that's how Jay Prince is. He don't care about all the upfront stuff. He
Yeah.
likes to stay scenes of a lot of things. And I told him, I remember telling him, I think earlier, I said, man, you should have been got you an award. Because he did a lot of things for a lot of people, man. And he's sincere from the heart with it. You know what I mean? But he don't care about the accolades from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he
Right.
lives his life. And I'm correct in saying that, right? You know, and so, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of him, and I'm glad y'all got together. I should have asked y'all how. How did y'all even meet? Right? Is that off limits? So can I ask that question? Let me ask that question.
Yeah, well, I'm a student of the game, and Shakur was a silver medalist, so I'd be observing and following fighters in the amateur program. But Andre Ward, was a fighter that I managed as well, and Shakur was on the radar of everybody. You know what I mean? He was like the number one candidate that came out, his class in the Olympics. So not only was he on my radar, he was on every manager, everybody's radar. And I mean, just a blessing from up above, we all, myself, Andre Ward, Josh Stewart,
Yeah.
it's blessed to work with it.
Gotcha.
He got the that's true, that's true. But for me, I, my first time like meeting him, I had came to Houston and I want to say I probably was what 17 maybe. I wasn't old enough to get in the club. But I know my people's Antonio Leonard, his people's too. So took me to the club and he kind of was in the back room playing pool and stuff. But he playing pool with one hand.
Yeah,
It was kind of crazy. I ain't never seen nobody play pool with one hand. But when I seen him, it was like he just seemed like a cool dude. Like everybody respected him, and I'm like, okay. I, it was different though. Like during that time, it was like, okay, it's cool. But then when I actually got to meet him and like really know him, I'm like, okay, this dude is like,
Mm.
he legit. Like he a cool dude. He a real stand up, genuine person. So
Yeah.
that was really my first moments with Jay.
Gotcha. Y'all chemistry is like that, man. I appreciate it. Jay Prince inviting me in his house. I appreciate him allowing me to speak to you, and I appreciate you allowing me to speak to you as well. It's been a pleasure, man, and I look forward to seeing the fight. It's, hopefully, I can get me 2 tickets to bring my daughter and my son-in-law. I'm gonna put that in there. Um, man, it's been a pleasure and an honor, bro.
Yup.
And thank you, man, both of y'all.
Yeah. We appreciate you too.
Yeah, likewise. Well, we're going to wrap this up. It's been an enjoyable moment for me. I hope it was the same thing for y'all. I hope you learned something about this champion over here, Shakur Stevenson. It's time to go. Like, subscribe, share. Take care. And we'll see you after the fight. Peace.